It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, and not for nothing, our friends here in South Florida, I just want you to know, Dawn sends me out to the car to get stuff. Dawn sends me to get this stuff because I can't find Dylan. Then she says, Freddie, are you ready? Really?
Honey-do list. You know, we have 12 in 1, 2, 4,
About
6
8.
interns. Why'd you go to the car?
Because the only one that knows my car is Dylan.
You could have sent Jeffrey and say,
Jeffrey doesn't know my
it's the
car.
white Mercedes in the front parking space.
The yes man does.
Yeah,
there's
yes, man. There you go. Yes, man. He goes,
There are 17 white Mercedes,
white Mercedes
in the parking
with a
lot.
butterfly license plate.
Molly has a white Mercedes. Antonio has a white Mercedes. It's like a hot dealership of white Mercedes out there. So he says, I don't know your car.
There you go. You just press unlock and you see which one it is. But we're good now. Thank you very much.
I didn't think of that.
That's what happens when you go to on remote and we pack the bags.
See how she spins this? But she sends me to do 400 things at one time. But anyway, I want to
Thank you, honey-do.
say good morning. It was a great set that we had in Healing now.
Thank you, Dan. We got Burger Stop coming on a 1 o'clock hour. Burger. And milkshakes if they make it. I don't know how they're going to make it 30 minutes, but they'll be coming up from Fort Lauderdale.
Now listen, Dan, we have 8 interns here today, so I'm going to send each and every one of you.
Only 8 today.
We're going to send each and every one of you a poster for a gig that's going on Saturday. Is it Saturday, Molly?
Saturday. Molly and Antonio, we're going to talk about
Is it
that.
Saturday and Sunday. And I understand that Molly is the hostess with the mostest, and Antonio, which I have no idea
hosting too?
why they picked you, but you're going
No,
to
you're
be a
just
judge.
waving?
I have
Hi,
the
Dee.
personality.
You're going to be a judge?
Yes.
Let me
I'm gonna
see
be a
3,
judge.
please. You're going to be a judge, and Molly's going to be the MC. So we'll be
Ah.
talking about that in a little bit.
Yes.
But can you imagine?
Did you say hi to Dee?
Hey, D, how you doing, the cow? The
What'd you call her?
The cow.
The cow?
The Calb.
Oh.
DEKALB.
I thought he called you
Decal.
a cow, and I'm thinking, seriously, that was not nice.
You know what happens? The first thing that leaves you when you get
Huh?
older is your hearing.
What'd you say?
DeKalb Avenue from the Bronx. She grew
DeKalb.
up. She grew up in the same neighborhood I did.
I know, she reminds me of your sister.
No, I wish my sister looked like DeKalb. Ouch. Anyway, can you imagine that they picked Antonio as a judge? Now,
I
don't
definitely
get
bring
me.
the personality.
Don't get me wrong. I
Oh,
mean,
no, he said the personality is what he said.
is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so they're
He's
gonna
full
be.
of opinions.
So they're gonna be
Definitely
judging.
full of opinions.
So they're gonna be judging art, skill,
That's right.
and people's personalities. I get
No,
you.
I'll be judging the art.
No, you'll be
and
judging.
I'm getting the
based
story
on your
behind the art.
personality.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There you
Wow,
have it.
I look forward to that interview.
That's
God
going to
help
be this
us all.
weekend, the 27th and 28th, right here at the heart of Delray Gallery. What time?
9 to 6 p.m.
All day.
Now, is the cast still going out? The call is still out for artists then?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And how do you get more information to do that? We might as well just highlight it.
AmericasFineArtist.com. That's all the information.
All of that, americasfineartists.com?
And you could show up here at the gallery. There's an open casting, so you don't even have to.
You have to
apply online.
bring 2 pieces of art with you.
And if Antonio owes you money, he's here now, so come on
I don't
down.
think I owe anyone money. I think I'm good for now.
If he does, you know what I'm saying?
AmericasFineArtists.com. So if you are the next up-and-coming artist, you're already an established artist, and the grand prize is a featured wall, correct? A feature wall in the front of the gallery when you come on in. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach at the beautiful 14,000 square foot heart of Delray Gallery, where Studio A is every day, but this Saturday and Sunday in Studio B, there is Find Your Greatest New Fine Artist reality show. It's going to be made into a whole segment,
Yeah, you
correct?
have a chance for your art to be
Yes.
featured on television.
There
That's
you
right.
have it. All right, so we're going to talk more about that. And save the date, October 30th. We are live on location at the Foxworth Fountain. So bring your friends, bring your family, bring your guests. We are going 40s, 50s fountain style at the diner. So come dressed in your favorite Halloween attire. It's a throwback soda fountain, Foxworth Fountain. What are you doing over there in the Foxworth? What are you doing?
How come the rock is not lit?
Maybe I didn't turn it on.
Well, you should.
Maybe the light bulb
I
burned
don't
out.
know if I want to do this Ricky Ricardo thing.
Why?
Because how the hell do you do Ricky Ricardo
Who
as
had bongos for Friday? Someone said,
Annie.
okay, Annie does.
Annie does?
Or
And I got to wear a tie or
You guys,
something?
you're not
You
going to
don't know
remember.
Ricky
I Love
Ricardo?
Lucy.
You just speak angry English with occasional Spanish thrown in.
All
Oh,
right,
so
so
you
you
know
know.
Ricky Ricardo?
Everyone knows Ricky Ricardo.
No, they don't. You guys don't know Ricky Ricardo, right?
You need new interns.
They're
It's
young.
like
You don't
they're
remember
young.
Ricky Ricardo, do you?
No. I bet Chloe doesn't know either.
Look at her
I
face.
do. I
Look
know
at her
Ricky
face.
Ricardo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you know I Love Lucy?
Of course I know I love
No,
it.
she just
How do
knows
you know?
Ricky
It's a
Ricardo.
classic.
She knows Ricky Ricardo. She doesn't know Lucy.
All the above.
What are you going to wear?
This is a problem. He didn't. What did he wear? He wore a
What you
stupid-
wearing?
No, he don't get dressed
You
like
need
that.
a suit or something.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna do that. I was thinking that maybe I can go rent a suit, a headless horseman suit.
No.
Have you ever seen that?
I don't do scary
The
Halloween.
eyes are in the guy's chest,
I don't do scary
and the guy
Halloween.
carries a head. Why? He,
It's so not 50s.
I know, but
the
who?
1850s, the Headless Horseman.
You know,
Paul Revere.
not for nothing, but he had a horse.
What is it? One if by land, two if by sea, and
No,
there's the
that was
lantern?
that's not the headless horseman.
Yes, Paul Revere.
And who came up with this theme of what do you do in the 40s? What is that?
50s, the soda fountain. Think about where the Foxworth Fountain came from, where the whole idea emanated
Where the hell
from.
did you come from?
I got those.
All right, so we had to get dressed up in the 50s. Is that what the deal is?
50 soda fountain.
Can
Egg
you guys
cream,
get dressed up in the
cherry on top.
50s? Yeah? You guys are
Tuesday,
gonna do
on
that?
location, you guys, at the Foxworth
Yes,
Fountain
man.
on
You know, they
Fifth
call you
Avenue.
Yes Man.
Jeffrey says, sure, yes, man.
Hey, Dylan.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah, the 30th.
Dylan, you're going to be dressed up in the 50s?
I have no 50s clothes. So
You see, I don't either.
He's got to, we'll take care of everything.
We'll put a feather on you.
And then on Halloween, we're right here in another live shoot. We've got Hallie Elise joining us for her psychic show.
Now,
right
let me
here.
tell you, I spoke to Hallie last night, and she is so upset
Why?
because you have to come dressed in a costume
Then
for this
come
show.
dressed in a costume.
And you're winning,
For
and
the show.
and there's a whole gig. We're giving away stuff. There's going to be the coffee, CBD, that thing, Airbiotics thing, and she's putting a package. It's a big thing that you win, but you have to come with the best costume dress.
All right, you have to come dressed in costume on Halloween for Hallie Elise. Last year was standing room only, so I'm telling you, come early. We're going to hear from 12 to 2 on Halloween as
Now,
well. So a lot of stuff going on.
Did you hear Yes Man's going to come as
That's what.
a millennial? He's already a millennial, coming first prize.
But before that, we've got a big event coming up this Thursday. There is a business networking event with Travis and Be Like Brit. And I love the organization Be Like Brit only because I remember, and it's probably longer than I remember, when the students from Lynn University went to Haiti on a mission. And they were, I got the chills.
It was an
and-
earthquake,
And
yeah.
was struck by a horrible earthquake. So tell us about Be Like Brit and how the two of you have joined forces. I just need you a little bit closer to your circle and your mic, please.
We're here. So Travis and I are both part of the Delray Chamber of Commerce, and that's how we met. And a few months ago, Travis asked if we would like to benefit from his incredible knowledge with his business, and what an amazing way to work together. So Travis, let's learn about your business, and I'll tell you the why, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the event we're putting on Thursday is going to be at 8:30 in the morning, and basically what we're going to be doing is talking about how to double your business by working smarter, not harder. So rather than just focusing on one area of business, we're going to be going through what I call the 7 key profit drivers of your business. And we're going to show you how to maximize your client value, how to get more clients, and all those kind of things, which we talk about later. But that's the general idea of the event that we're going to be putting on, essentially a business seminar. We'll have a link down below. But all of this is going to be a fundraiser. So there is cost to the tickets. We do have sponsors, but all the proceeds of the event are going to Be Like Brit.
How much are the tickets?
So the tickets are $40, but we're actually going to have a special for the viewers of this TV show until about 6 p.m. tonight. And so we'll have a link in the description afterwards, but it's at elitebusinessgrowthsolutions.com/cafe-special. And so that's going to be just $30 for the viewers here until 6 p.m. tonight. But again, that's going to be this Thursday at 8:30 in the morning.
And where is it?
It's at the Delray Chamber.
Which
So we
is
rented
where?
out a room. It's right by the Arts Garage, right by Old School Square.
Okay.
So right downtown, where we're going to be having.
You don't have to be a member of the chamber. So
Nope, you don't
anyone
have
in
to
the
be a member.
community, whether you're a business owner, nonprofit, local individual, please come join us. It's breakfast, networking, learning.
So it starts
support.
at 8:30, or can you be there
8:30.
earlier? I mean, what the hell? Let's make it 5 o'clock in the morning.
We'll be there earlier.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
Start
there earlier.
Wednesday night, Freddie. We'll be there on time.
I'm gonna leave now. Get me there on time.
Yeah,
I
we'll
can.
be setting up at 8. So if you want to join us at 8:01, by all means. But it will be
It's
from
8:30 until,
8:30 to 10:30.
and you're going to be talking about what? How to grow your business.
How to grow your business. So we're going to be talking about how to get ideal clients, how to have a higher conversion ratio with your leads, how to attract better leads, how to get more money from the clients you already have, maximizing margin, and all those kind of pieces to grow your bottom line profits.
Do you work on closing leads? Helping people how to close?
Yeah, so closing leads is a big portion of that. Obviously, you need to attract the right person first. So that's the marketing side. And then it transfers to the sales side. And if you're familiar with most business owners, it's usually a war between the marketing and sales departments where the marketing
Always.
says, no one's closing my leads, and the sales department says, your leads stink. And so we're going to marry those two together and say this can actually be a healthy relationship, like Lucy and Ricardo. And so we
There you go.
Good
Full
catch.
circle.
A
As in-
healthy
as in really
relationship. They don't
soft.
know us yet.
No, they don't. I don't even know.
I
this
think
yet.
the hardest part that our clients have is closing their deal.
Yeah.
And they come and we network, and we can fill this room with 40 people, and they can all network. And
Yeah.
then it's that next step that I think they have the hardest part, because you can lead the horse everywhere,
Yeah.
but it's closing it. It's making that deal become your deal.
Yeah, it's the difference between getting people who are just vaguely interested, who want to talk to you about it, and people who are actually willing to put their money where their mouth is and say, hey, I actually want to be a
Exactly.
client, I actually want to buy from you. And then the next step, of course, is actually saying, well, now that someone's bought from you, what do you do with that? Because as the saying goes, you close a sale to get a client, not the other way around. And so often we're in short-term thinking. I like to use the example of printers, where back in the day, I'm not actually sure the statistics today, but back in the day, printer manufacturers would actually sell their printer at a loss for the opportunity to be able to then sell their ink and make huge profit that way. So it's a big game, and that's why I focus on 7 key profit drivers, because by focusing just on the leads or just on the sale, you're missing a bigger picture, which is what about your overall client value? What about your overall bottom line?
He thinks a
profits?
lot like you. It's the bigger picture. It's not your sale today,
Probably a
but
little
it's
bit
how you can work together long term,
Exactly.
and how you can grow together. And
Yeah.
that's really what business is about.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because Molly she's an ambassador, a branding ambassador. Molly, you're nationwide, right?
Right, yep, I do PR for luxury brands and businesses.
And the amazing thing about her is that this was not your original career. This is something that you develop over time, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, it's only
And-
2 years old.
That's right. And she had like 2 years. But the funny thing is that having you guys on the set at the same time is a coincidence. But you can do a whole lot more if you learn these keys. If you have a little bit of information and you apply them, and then you make adjustments as you go. And I've seen how you work. I know exactly what you do and how you do it. I think it's phenomenal.
you.
It's phenomenal. And
Kills the game.
well, but the
As do you.
But then Molly came along, and Antonia then is part of this whole process of what they do, and the demographics at the station at 6 o'clock on Monday is phenomenal. Everybody wants to do what you guys do,
Thank you.
and it's really hard to match. Don't be in the game to match. Learn and establish your own. That's the message I give here, which I think is fantastic.
And how did you partner together? What did Be Like Brit? How was that going to work with Travis?
Sure, I know. It seems like they're opposite ends of the spectrum,
tell us what
they
Be Like
do
Brit
work
is.
hand in hand. Yeah. So Be Like Brit. Many of you remember the earthquake in 2010 that struck Haiti.
I can't believe it was 8 years ago.
And Leslie Jock
Yeah.
is watching today, by the way. Leslie
she?
is the largest Haitian nation DJ in all of Florida, and
Fantastic.
he has
Love it.
hundreds of thousands of
I
followers, and
cannot
he's
believe it was
following us.
2010.
Yep, 2010. So it was 8.5 years ago, and we're only 600 miles from Haiti. So many people are very familiar. They've got friends, neighbors, coworkers that are Haitian, and so the news spread very quickly, especially because there was a group of Lynn University students and professors that were visiting Haiti on a humanitarian mission. So they had arrived, and it had only been 24 hours. There was a girl named Brittany who was a student at Lynn University. She texted her mom just saying how happy the people were and how hard they get to work nowhere, but that one day she wanted to start an orphanage herself. So it's a beautiful thing. I mean, there's barely any service here in South Florida. So the fact that that text went through from Haiti was a blessing and a beautiful thing that her mom received. The earthquake struck 3 hours after that text.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's, and it's funny because there have been so many different dilemmas that have taken over here in Florida, the shootings and everything else. But this is a great cause. And when is the deal again?
The event is Thursday morning, and 100% of the ticket cost is going towards our orphanage. So after Brittany passed away in that earthquake, it was absolutely tragic. It wasn't just those 6 individuals from Lynn University, but 300,000 Haitians as well.
And that's
so
when,
we're talking about, right, so the hurricane that just struck up north in Florida,
right,
that's the death toll was 36 people.
and Haiti was
300,000. That's 1/9 of a country's population.
No,
It wasn't just the kids at
That's
Lynn University.
that's the earthquake that brought JJ here.
Yep. And it's funny because the 300,000 is the number that they came up with. I'm sure that it's more because in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, apparently only 48 people
Yeah.
died. And then it's 2,400.
230,000 originally, right when the earthquake happened.
It's craziness.
An additional 70,000 from illness and lack of medical treatment. But they did something incredible. It wasn't just that heartache. Brittany's parents, as well as her brothers, built that orphanage in Haiti. So we have a 19,000 square foot
Wow.
orphanage
In Haiti?
in Haiti. Yep, and 66 children, 33 boys and 33 girls, each to represent the 33 days that Britt was missing.
Oh my goodness.
There's symbolism to all of it, and so these kids are thriving because of what happened to her, because of the love that she had. They took that heartache and turned it into hope.
Wow.
So Travis met me through the chamber. We're in the same leads group, and he loved the story, and so he wanted to contribute as well. And we've got business owners, schools, churches, talk shows that are helping us all over South Florida and our headquarters in Massachusetts. So the news is spreading, and even 8 years later, Haiti still needs help.
How long has the organization, the orphanage, been there?
Sure. So they purchased land within just a few months of the earthquake. So they got to work right away to make sure that something was happening in Grand Guave, Haiti. The orphanage has been open now for 5.5, 6 years. Our kids have been residing there ever since. We're actually non-adoptive, which is a really interesting concept. My first trip to Haiti, my mom's like, "You're going to come back with 2 kids." And I was like, "If all goes well." You know what I mean? And so once I found out that it was non-adoptive, selfishly, I was disappointed. But once I realized what that meant, that's why I wanted to work for them and be part of that cause.
Tell us what that means.
Non-adoptive means that families outside of the Grand Guave area cannot adopt the kids. The orphanage took legal custody of our children that are there to provide them full education, housing, medical, social work, everything that they could need to thrive as a child in Haiti with first world American resources. And so our goal ultimately is very clear, and that's to raise the future generation of leaders in Haiti. This is not a Band-Aid fix. This is not feeding you for a few years. This is providing everything that they need in college when they're ready for it. To be business leaders, caregivers, educated people with integrity.
And how old are the kids that are there?
5 to 17.
It's amazing
Yep.
because this forces, because the government in Haiti, unfortunately, it doesn't always cooperate with
Sure.
its people, unfortunately. This will force the growth to stay in the country, which is brilliant. I think that's the smartest thing you can do because what's the first thing you're going to do when you see these kids?
You
is
want to
you're
bring them to the
you're gonna
U.S.,
bring
right?
them out.
And they leave
Exactly.
Haiti.
And that
Yeah.
doesn't help
Right.
the country. So this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, do they do like an affiliation like St. Jude? I had children that they used to send me pictures, and these kids, though I didn't adopt them,
Yep.
they belonged to me. I had them all over my house.
Yep.
And people used to say, "Who are these kids?" And these are my kids. These are my kids. I had hundreds. I was with St. Jude for like 10 years.
Yeah,
Do they do that?
We've got an incredible child sponsorship program
That's
where
one.
you can contribute to the child's education, their day-to-day needs, and be in conversation with the kids from afar, from across the ocean. That's the biggest way that you can help us is to sponsor those children, because once they are sustained and have all the resources they need to thrive, then we can do bigger and better things.
And how can people do that?
Sure. So if you go to our website, it's belikebrit.org. There's a whole area where you can choose how to get involved. You can send wish list items, shampoo, medical supplies, whatnot, and you can also sponsor a child. So you can meet our 66 kids, hear their stories, and contribute as well.
How did you
Very
even
cool.
choose the 66? And I would think there's got to be a lot more that need
660
help.
million.
Sure. I mean, there's so many children in the Grand Guave area that needed help. 90% of our kids are true orphans, and by that we mean they've lost both their parents in the earthquake. The others did not have fit guardians, whether it's an older sibling or a grandparent with disabilities that was taking care of them. We took in those 66. We've got 19 sets of siblings, so we did not break families apart, which is the important thing. So it's like basically an amazing group home where they've got adult caregivers, English teachers, the whole thing. It's an incredible place.
19,000 square feet. That's enormous.
In the
That's
shape
bigger
of a
than
letter
this place.
B.
It's
The
bigger
shape
than
of
this
a
place.
letter B for
Now,
Brit.
when you're 17, you turn 18, what happens?
So we're not actually there yet because our oldest is 17. Just because you're 17 doesn't mean your education level matches. So, for example, one of our older boys, he's 17, but he came in at 11 years old. They'd never been to school. So it's not the same standard of education.
So what do we do? What do we do with a 17 who
Sure.
has a 14-year-old?
Well, every kid is different, just like here, right? So, like some of our older kids, they're incredible with our younger children. Maybe they'd like to be caregivers. We've got some of our older girls, they want to be psychologists, so they want to go to the school in the U.S., and we've got scholarships set up for them already. Maybe some kids, they need to stay in Port-au-Prince and go to school there and travel back and forth to the town of Grand Guave. So it's kind of up in the air depending on the child's goals and strengths and abilities. But the goal is for them to go to school in the U.S., get an education here, and then bring that knowledge back into
See,
Haiti.
that's the trick. Well, they go
It's
back.
to get them back to
Well, man, I'm gonna
Haiti.
tell you, when you eat a burger here from New York, from the U.S., you don't want to go anywhere because you don't, there's so much pain and
Sure.
everything else. But I guess if you're in the system and they gave you that shot, you got a good chance.
Well, we hope that they still embrace their culture, but also use those resources to bring it back and grow
Well,
their
think
country.
about
Be
JJ,
interesting.
one of our very good friends.
Yeah, let's think
She-
about JJ. JJ's probably going to be a senator.
I know.
Okay, she went from exactly this situation. She came here.
She came here because she couldn't be cared for in Haiti. And what she went through, I still get the chills, what she went through when she came here and she was called these horrible names and went through No Place for Hate and became an ambassador and is now on double full scholarship at FSU. She was accepted to Harvard on scholarship. And now she's interning up in Tallahassee with a senator. And so she is going to make strides, and she will bring that back to Haiti.
Well, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, sometimes you stay here to get into politics to make a change, and then the whole world changes. Now, I wanted to ask, you started, does the number increase of kids, and how do you vet them as a
No,
result?
so it's the same 66
Always?
children from the beginning because this is not quantity, this is quality.
Gotcha.
100%, and we're starting with young children for them to be able to grow and contribute to the economy, society, culture.
So these
of
are the
Haiti.
chosen
But it's a
66.
33 days, so it's representative of 33 boys
Exactly,
and girls.
33
the
boys,
days she was
33
missing.
girls.
But think about the future of this thing, because these
I know.
kids are going to turn to 20 and 30 years.
Exactly.
So what happens into the orphanage? What do we do? What do you continue?
Well, like
What do
I
you do?
said, we're not there yet. And as a millennial, I know that as a young adult, I need more assistance than a 6-year-old, right? So some of our little kids, you give them a peanut butter and jelly and you send them to school and they play all day. But as a young adult, I need more resources. I need more help and mentorship and support from companies like Travis's that are going to contribute to me as an adult than maybe a younger child. And so as those kids are here and transitioning to the U.S. or into those college years, they're going to need even additional mentorship.
Travis, are
than
you
the younger
considered a
ones.
millennial? You're
I think
older
we
than
are.
you look.
Are we?
I don't remember.
I know you're
What's the
older
one
than
just
you look,
before
but
that? Yes, no,
what
I look
amazes
12,
me, you
but
look about 16, I know.
If he
We
doesn't-
have-
both have the baby face thing
We
going
had that
on, so.
conversation. You've got 2 kids, which is mind-boggling. But what amazes me is that the 2 of you are members of the Delray Chamber of Commerce, right? And you think about chambers. You don't think about young adults being part of. You're young
No, you
adults
don't.
being part of the chamber. But not only is Delray growing, and it's not just growing in our generation. The younger generation is coming forward, and you're working together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's networking, and how you guys all work together and network as we've got 8 interns here right now, right? And it's all about being a team.
Yeah.
But you put an organization like Be Like Brit an orphanage in Haiti with business growth. You would never think in a million years that you guys would come together, but here you come to grow people's businesses and support this orphanage at the same time. It's truly brilliant.
Yeah. Well, and as you guys were asking about kind of what's the next stage with Blue York Brit, obviously they're going to figure it out as they come, but they've also done a lot of community projects as well that have been able to benefit the local community, not just the 66 in the moment, but also long-term the local community, which is awesome.
It's not just our 66 kids. 5 years ago, Hurricane Sandy tore through the Caribbean. You all remember that.
Yeah.
And Haiti was still recovering from this earthquake. So to have a hurricane take everything that had crumbled and throw it in the air, we know how hurricanes work here in South Florida. Brit's parents, there was people in the community that were being hurt and dying just from hurricanes. And so they said enough is enough. Our kids are doing okay. We're starting this. We're going to start a home building project. And we've built 120 homes in the community of Grand Guave in that town in 5 years.
How much is it to sponsor a child?
To sponsor a child, there's different levels. 33, 66, or $99 a month. And I know my husband and I go to Chili's and spend $66. So
Easy.
to put that in perspective, hey, I'm just being realistic, right?
And what do you get for 33, 66, or 99?
Sure. So you can write letters between the children, having conversations, updates on what they're doing in school, photos all the time. Our social media is incredible. We've got 33,000 followers. So you can always see what the kids are doing, sending them gifts for their birthday or for Christmas. And our kids give Christmas presents out locally to the community as well. So
there's so much everyone can do to get involved.
There's so much. We've got 100 employees locally in Haiti. It's not just these kids. It's the whole town.
Very cool. You can write the $400 check for the annual boom, boom, boom. Forget about the monthly
There you
and give
go.
it to them and you're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Easy does.
That's
and
a
it goes
33
a long
easy.
way.
Absolutely. Haiti?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
it's very cool that like the goal is to have these 66 kids be the future leaders, but you're also focusing on make sure the community is there and even letting
Exactly.
them serve the community right now and build that mentality and
Yeah.
build that relationship.
And what you're doing, Travis, there are so many businesses, and I know you like to start with businesses that are established, but there are a lot of businesses that aren't as established, but they need your help to become established. They need those skills to say, I've met 20 people at this networking event tonight, right? We've got this big event. And then what do you do with these 20 cards? Do you call them? Do you follow up? Are you afraid to? And it's all of those next steps.
Yeah, but don't give everything away because there's going to be a part 2.
Yeah, right. You'll need
Well,
papers.
but I want
Yeah.
people to
Just
come
teasers.
Thursday.
Yes.
I want people to know what to expect on Thursday, that you should wake up early and come on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, you hungry? Holy
Delivery.
smokes.
All right, so let's take a break because we got to bring on our second
Wait,
set.
before we take a break, I want to give the information out again for Thursday.
Yeah, totally. This is for all business owners. Obviously, like you mentioned, I prefer working with established, but an event like this really can help everyone and anyone. Even if you're starting next week, it's best to
You've
start
taught
right.
me a million things as a nonprofit, and so
Yeah,
it's not
nonprofits
just
can benefit as well.
it's not
Yeah.
businesses.
And so it's gonna be this Thursday at 8:30 in the morning from 10:30 until 10:30 at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce. You can get the special tickets that are going to be discounted for the viewers of this show. At the link below is going to be elitebusinessgrowthsolutions.com/cafe-special, and we're going to be able to give you a special for watching this show and just being a part of it. And of course, please, like he mentioned, donate $400 a year and make a massive
all it is.
difference in a kid's life.
Change your life.
That's
Excellent.
what it's all about. It's making a difference in a kid's life, because we say it all the time. Why wait until you're an adult to have the opportunity to grow? Kids need the opportunity from when they're young.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Very cool.
Give
All
them a
right,
chance.
we're going to be right back.
All right, stay tuned. Check it
ready?
out, and we'll be right back. Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Best pizza in Florida, let me tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American
Process.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing. Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Delray Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig in.
What's around the thing? Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Where are we?
We are on the road at, where are we?
We're at Cafe Luna Rosa. Check this out.
Holy smokes.
That is our famous watermelon mimosa.
What is in it?
So we have Smirnoff watermelon vodka, fresh muddled watermelon juice, champagne, and a little club soda. The restaurant has been here since 1993. Started as a gelato store, and in 1997 we became a full-service restaurant. And over the years, Cafe Luna Rosa has definitely become an icon in Delray Beach. And we absolutely love being part of our community. Being across on the beach, it's an amazing thing to look at every single day. And we're very thankful that we're able to have so much success here in the community and give back to our community whenever we can.
Here in the view out on the beach. It is the reason you come to South Florida for vacation. It is the reason the locals stay here in the summer, because nothing beats this view. Right on Ocean Avenue, just south of Atlantic, in Delray Beach. Amazing this view.
The website is www.cafelunarosa, 34 South Ocean Boulevard, Delray Beach.
Come on down, check it out. The meatballs, delicious. Have them on set.
Fantastic.
Cheers. Have a great weekend.
Have a great week. We'll see you down there.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn
get something
Cafe.
else.
That
I don't
bell's
like
not
that.
sounding so good.
Yeah, I
You
don't
need
like
a better
that.
bell.
That's stupid.
Do you guys have like a horn or something from Burger
A
Stop?
horn. A horn.
Like a cow horn or like a
horn. You have
like
a horn?
duck call. You need like a duck call or something.
Ain't no duck call.
You need something more than your bell.
Like to get a bell, like a ding ding, like a fighting bell, like a boxing bell.
But we are back on the Brooklyn Cafe. It's a Tasty Tuesday coming up in our next hour, 1 o'clock hour. But on our 12 o'clock hour, we were talking about Be Like Brit. It is an organization that has provided an orphanage in Haiti for 66 children that were affected by the earthquake, which I cannot believe was already 8.5 years ago. 66 children, 33 boys and 33 girls, and you can support a child's Be Like Brit. We will put it back up. This Thursday there is a business growth seminar, and the proceeds of the tickets are to go back to Be Like Brit and to help support these kids. And we're going to put the link on our show on the bottom, and we'll also tag it so you can help support a child for $33, $66, or $99 a month, or as Freddie says, $400 a year. You know what? Make a difference in somebody else's life. 19,000 square feet, this orphanage is, which is truly amazing. 100 employees, 66 kids. It's all about giving back to our kids and giving them opportunity. You know what I like? She said they took heartache and turned it into hope. That to me is
Good
the
people.
best tagline,
Good
right?
people. Yes, but I got a bone to pick with you.
Of course you do.
I noticed that the flowers are sitting by you. Nicey nice in front of you. Oh, no, don't do it
there?
now. And I get all this stuff.
Well, you tell me there's too much stuff in front
Yeah,
of you.
I told you to empty it and leave the
I did
flowers in
empty
front
it.
of me, and you get all the flowers.
I emptied it.
Antonia, does this happen to you on Monday nights at 6 o'clock?
Most of the
Does
time
Molly
it
get all?
doesn't.
No, Antonio takes the flowers, I think.
No, I honestly, we don't have anything on our set.
I know.
So
We need to get some.
yeah, we were just talking about that the other
Maybe
day.
for our
actually. That's
Halloween
really funny.
show, we'll,
Yeah.
Well, we have a
zhuzh it up a
spice
little.
things
Well, we have our own florists. These are
You do?
actually
I
brought
see.
in.
You guys have a beautiful set and the
Yeah.
beautiful art behind you.
We have
We
our own
love the
artists.
gallery.
Yeah.
But let me
We love
tell
coming
you,
here.
let me be the first to tell you that the NN studios are being retransformed.
They are.
Yes, I'm gutting the whole place out.
Oh my god.
Our
we're
studio
making-
where our show is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
And we're putting a TV studio in there.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
be, it's gonna be all dark out. There's gonna be TV screens and monitors in there, and there's a couple other ideas that I have to throw in there. The mics, there's not gonna be those octopus arms no more. It's gonna actually be this
Is
kind
this
of
breaking news?
That's so cool.
Yeah,
We
look-
need
that
like a
idea.
breaking news, sound effect.
Yeah.
I can't even
Sound
get.
effects.
I can't. Listen, look what they give me for a sound effect. You wanna hear this?
Maybe
Cowbells.
we can add that in too.
We need more
You
cow.
know that ticker tape? Old school.
Well, I'm gonna ask Dan if I can bring in that ticket tape piece
Okay.
in here, so then your name will show up in here and everybody see you.
Ah.
That's so cool. I like that.
that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I come up with a couple of
Antonio loves seeing his name.
I love it.
ideas. So
I love
That's
is
the
it your
best-
name
that's
or
the
your
best
face
part.
that you like seeing better
I like
lights?
both.
Good
I like both.
question.
I think both.
I'm not quite sure which it is.
I don't know. Probably both.
It's a tie.
It's,
so
it's an even tie. Yeah,
so Antonio and Molly, we produce this show on Monday nights at 6
Yes.
o'clock, and I never understood why Antonio's name went first, because this is
Because-
the woman.
I thought it was you had to do the lettering. That's what I thought. That's
It's
actually
always-
Alphabetically, you mean?
It's always
yeah, alphabetically. That's what I thought.
You
it
believe
was.
that?
It's always women first.
Oh, sorry.
Is it?
Yeah,
Always.
I didn't know that.
Dawn and
We
Freddie.
like to
Yeah.
break the
Freddie, yes.
trend. We like
Yeah,
to,
we're on the cusp of trends, so we're definitely changing things up.
Always women. When you sign a card, well, I don't know if you're in a relationship, but when you sign a card, it's always the woman first.
No, I think isn't it like Mr. So and so and so and so?
No,
It's not. Oh, I don't sign cards.
I could tell.
I actually don't like sending cards to people. That's like one thing about me. I don't
Do
like
people
cards.
your age send cards anymore?
No, they send text.
I don't
but
think they do.
like when you
I
have
don't
to
even
get
think
someone a
I don't even
card.
think they even know how to write.
No, I honestly, my grammar is like so much better on like a telephone and like typing, but I don't like sending cards
They don't
because
send cards
it's a
anymore.
waste of like $5.
You send cards
You
too?
send cards?
Do you handwrite
Really?
on them?
Really?
Handwriting
That's
and
a
all.
special kind of person that
It's
does
a
that
lost
job.
art.
It
Yeah,
is
it
a lost
definitely
art.
is a
It's
lost
old
art.
school.
Well, I got a card.
That's
I got a card from a collection agency. It says, "Hey,
Well,
how you
that's
doing?"
different.
It's-
You make your own cards? Yeah, sometimes. We need to see one of those.
And why don't you have a microphone? All the months and everything you've been training here, you're sitting there with that just looks like really bad on me. What?
You don't want a microphone?
What? But we can't. Nobody can hear what you're saying. I'm sorry. I disturbed you.
Shyness. You gave her. She got you a sock.
Angriness is what it is.
Freddie,
Now
please.
outside, I go outside, and these two are out there doing something with a camera. And I look at mommy. She says, "Yeah, Tony's taking pictures
It's
again."
honestly, it's Molly can admit this. It's honestly the other way around most of the time. I'm usually Molly's photographer.
That is
So
true.
today
He takes a lot of my photos for Allure Travel.
Yeah, so we work together in that way as well.
Yeah.
So I'm normally behind the camera.
So you got all the pictures today.
Yes, I have.
It was
all,
his turn
It would say it was my turn.
But there's
I-
a big event
We're a good
happening this
team.
weekend that we need to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
So
can't wait.
excited.
So right here at the Heart
I
of
know,
Delray
where's Dan?
Gallery.
We
Where
need
is
him to
Dan?
join
I'm
us.
surprised Dan's not on
Dan
with
Dan
us.
doesn't jump on here. He
doesn't like being on
unless
camera?
he's doing something comical. He doesn't jump on here.
This
We're
could be
pretty
comical.
Yeah.
No, he does. Right?
No, so this weekend,
They come in
Saturday
with a
and
blow up
Sunday,
doll or something.
From, okay.
That's what he
Never
does.
got a show.
That's what he does. Is that true?
This Saturday and Sunday at the Heart of Delray Gallery at
Thank you.
1440 North Federal Highway, there is the next greatest artist.
America's Fine
America's
Artists.
Fine Artists, yeah. We're super excited
We are
about this.
filming for season 1, where we are bringing in artists from all over.
Yeah, there's people coming from New York, I heard
Yeah,
the other day.
Yeah, coming from all
All
over.
over.
And we are going to look at their art. And I'm going to get their story, kind of introduce them, get their story behind their art, what inspires them. And they will be judged by
Me.
4 people, including this one right
Yes,
here.
there's a lot of amazing artists who are also included in this. I'm not an artist.
Do you know any of the other artists or the other
I
judges?
know who Bonnie
Judges?
Perlin is. I know
Yeah, Bonnie Perlin
tonight,
is an amazing
yeah,
artist that you
we,
guys
we're just
obviously
looking
Is
at
Bonnie
her
one
art.
of the judges?
Yeah, she is. I'm not sure who the others are. 100%.
Isn't Michelle one of the
We
artists?
have a
one of the
meeting
judges?
tonight about it.
Yes.
So stay
We're
tuned.
doing a run
You
through
know-
tonight.
Not for nothing, but you never tell the public who the judges are to any event.
Oh, right.
Until the
'Cause
day
then you're
of.
gonna get
Well, they're the
bribery.
surprise.
Because this guy's bribable. I tell you that right
totally.
now.
If someone sends me
Totally.
a paycheck,
100%.
We don't
definitely.
talk about that.
No, but it's true.
No,
But it's still open for people to enter,
yes,
correct?
absolutely.
Yes.
And
Online.
what's the link?
Absolutely. AmericasFineArtist.com.
AmericasFineArtist.com.
Sign up. You can register. Bring 2
Yes.
pieces of your art with you.
You could also just show up if you don't online apply. If you don't apply online, you could just show up
And fill out. But you have a lot of paperwork to fill out. So I would
out.
recommend signing up online. So you don't have to waste
Do
your time
everything,
filling.
yeah.
And the
out
grand
everything.
prize winner gets a feature wall when you come into this gallery, which is 14,000 square feet.
Gorgeous
right when
gallery.
you come into this
At the front,
gallery, 80 plus artists. Our Studio A is there all the time. Feature wall right when you come in.
That's
Yes.
right. And a chance to have your art featured on television.
Yeah, which is a great opportunity. So whether, unfortunately, if you don't win or not, you're getting out to the masses.
Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner with this.
Well, this
which
is
really
what I was
cool.
going to ask you because, again, and I brought up before how you do branding and everything else. So even if you don't win,
Yes.
and you're still in this whole array of craziness. I mean, this is 2 days of filming they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Right, and a lot of people involved are very active on social media, so
Yeah.
your art will be seen on our pages as well, and across the other judges' pages.
Yeah, so many different things. The Heart of Delaware Galleries pages. It's just great exposure. And actually, American Idol people who have like went on American Idol and people who haven't won it
Have gone on for, like,
have been
amazing-
bigger than
yeah.
the actual winners, which is great. So this platform is amazing, especially local to South Florida. There's nothing like it.
So I suggest just showing up.
Just
Show
show up.
up on
Show
Saturday.
up, bring
What
your art.
time?
You will be featured on all of our social media.
Yeah, definitely.
What time on Saturday should they show up?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
So are people here 9 to 6 both days?
Yes,
Yes.
we're here 9 to 6. both
We're here
days.
9
What about the artists?
I
yes,
think it's just the one day, and then I think there's callbacks after that, I believe.
All right, so come Saturday. Don't wait until Sunday.
Right.
Come Saturday, do your thing, fill out your paperwork online, and then call back. I guess will be Sunday.
Yeah.
And how many artists are you going to be calling back? Do you know?
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure. We're going over all that tonight. It's
They have a
definitely
meeting.
a wait
Tonight is
and
their big
see
run
type
through.
of thing. Because we have a lot of things in store. We're talking to Dan about it before, and we're all really excited about it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of angles we're going to try to spin this show.
Social media is pretty amazing. You know, in our first half, we had someone from Kenya watching.
That's incredible. Yeah,
Think
we have
about
people
that.
from Uruguay watch our show and write to
Well,
us
we
every
have,
week.
Yeah, Murray, but you think about the reach of social media.
yeah, but you know we have OTT in Europe. I mean, Norway was our #1 European country that watched us. The numbers were like so stupid.
Wow.
I couldn't believe that many people lived there.
that
which
many
is
people
nuts.
live there? No, I can't believe that many people were watching.
Watching.
There's plenty of people that live
No,
there.
I knew people were watching.
But you know, even when we did the Boca Museum, we had Murray watching us from New Zealand.
Yeah, I know. He
Isn't
called-
it crazy how people actually like watch us and they're so engaged into it?
Yeah.
Have you guys gone to a restaurant and somebody comes over and says to you, "Hey, I know who you are," yada yada?
I've
yada?
been
Yes.
places. We've been places together, and people have recognized us, or even
I think
from
we're more
social
recognizable when we're together.
together, especially
Yes.
when our personalities are on like 100. You know, when we're out and about just doing things, people are like, "Oh my god, like I know who you guys are," and it's like it's really like shell shocking to us because we're just
Love
like
that.
normal. I love it. I do love it, but we're just normal everyday people.
Yeah,
But
you
he
throw
lo-
out the
he loves the
garbage like
flame.
everybody else.
Yeah, we
Everywhere.
like do normal things. Like I go to school.
It's like celebrities are just like us.
Exactly.
It's funny because when we were at the Boca Museum, people kept coming over asking me, "Where's the Brooklyn?" And I'm saying, "What the hell does that
Yeah,
mean?"
you
the
guys
Brook-
get it all the time. Too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
most of them we're together.
Yeah.
I don't
right?
get
You're
it alone.
recognizable when you're together.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I don't get
Yeah.
it alone, but when we're together, people stop us. I don't mean to stop you, but I don't mean to interrupt your breakfast meeting, but all the time.
It's a lot of butts.
But they do it anyway. But
do it anyway.
but
It's always
please
at the
do.
most random, obscure moment.
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
But it's a lot of fun, you know,
Oh, we're
because
having a blast.
Yeah, no.
So
It's
what do you
so
do
much
when
fun.
someone comes up to you and says, "Well, you're a celebrity"?
I say no, I'm not.
What do you think?
I don't think
No,
I don't. We're honestly
celebrity.
not celebrities. We're pseudo celebrities. Definitely like.
What does that
on a-
mean?
It's like we're just like smaller
Well,
celebrities.
what's a
right?
celebrity?
well, do you have a pen?
That's a good question. What is a
I
celebrity?
had a pen on. No, I don't have.
Okay,
a pen.
let
Oh, I
me
thought you
let me
wanted a
let me
pen.
give
I mean, the
you.
definition of celebrity
celebrity?
has changed, right,
Yeah.
over the decades of
I think especially with social media, it's
Well,
definitely
with
changed.
reality television and everyone kind of
Totally.
tuning in on people's lives, especially through social media. Everybody kind of feels like they know you. I have a lot of people who
They
feel like
wanna know
Isn't
you.
that weird? People are like, "Oh my god, I know your life story." And it's
They
like, you
know
don't
about
half
my
of it.
kids, my social life, where I was last Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
people also will associate. Says, you know, LeBron James. Yeah, I know him. What you know? You drove by him. He was walking in
We
the
actually
opposite
had
direction.
a
Oh, I
situation
know.
recently where someone name dropped on us in a way. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
So someone was like, "Oh, I know Antonio and Molly" to someone, and we were like, "We know of this person, but we don't know
Never even
this
had a
person.
conversation
Never
with
had a
who knows this
conversation.
person is, but-
They know us through social media, but
Well,
they said they knew
but
us."
let me
They-
tell you what
they're
you do.
friends.
You always, number one, you always have to have a pen.
I normally actually do have a
or,
pen on me.
Or one of those market things. Because if they tell you that, you says, "Oh, I'm sorry, you were asking for an autograph." The moment you take that out, they're gonna leave you alone.
That's a good.
Or-
I would give someone a picture.
Or they're gonna say, "Sign
done
my
that.
chest" or
No
something
one's ever
ridiculous.
asked.
Someone's asked us for a picture before.
That's right.
When we were shopping
That's
one day.
That's what
They
you
were
do.
in
That's the
Delray.
most I've gotten.
Yeah, that's the most I've gotten either.
There was someone that remember that guy that asked for a picture of us for the restaurant
Yes.
for that deli.
That was so
It was
funny.
you and me and
that.
Les at the time,
That was hilarious.
and then we went in and you said, "Where's the picture?" And the guy says, "I took it home."
I took it home.
Oh, it's like is it for his personal collection?
Apparently, it was for his personal collection.
And I said, "Did you cut me and Les out of
It
it?"
was you, me, and Les. That's how
I said,
long
"Yeah,
ago.
bet you cut me and Les out of it. They put your
But
picture."
don't
of
you guys love that though? Like people actually like tune in and are invested into what you guys do that much that they admire. You don't care.
I don't care.
Really?
You
I
know what?
appreciate
I just
it.
hope that they get hope. And 2 days in a row now, it's hope. And if people tune in and they get some information, it's not about us.
Squish a tree.
It's about hugging a tree.
Squish
it's
a
about,
tree.
It's about giving hope.
Squish
Well,
a
that's
tree.
what started us
absolutely.
out is that with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's very heavy. It's very
There's a lot going on.
tense.
There's a lot of sad
And we just
moments.
wanted to bring 30 minutes of fun and laughter because I think that is important for everyone's well-being is to find 30 minutes in your day to just sit and smile and laugh
That's it.
because there's so much going on.
But
in
you,
the
but you
world.
have to have that chemistry. You guys are different in age, male,
Totally.
female, different views, different
Yeah,
careers,
we don't
different
agree on
everything.
We don't agree on anything.
We rarely. no.
Yeah, there's certain things we like go head and head on.
But how could we? We're very different. I
Yeah,
mean,
but I
You're
think that's
totally
what
different.
very
makes
different
it work.
experiences. Although for a 19-year-old, he's had more experience
Thank
than
you.
anybody I know,
Thank
and he
you.
works
Thank you.
incredibly hard.
Thank
Can you
So
believe
do
he's
you.
all about your guys? They're all about your age. Molly's
Isn't that crazy?
Molly's in between.
And I'm
Molly's in between.
She
somewhere.
looks 19.
Molly's
somewhere
like
older
5
than
years
that.
older, just 5.
And that, Molly's about what, 22,
I'm
24?
40 years old.
It's unbelievable. Molly, you weren't supposed to say that.
40 years old.
She just
Yeah.
had a birthday this summer,
I
right?
did. Big
So much
birthday.
fun in New York.
Yes,
with
you're
some
up
of
in
our
New York
lives.
City.
Were you there?
Yes.
You and the girls?
Yes, it was me, a whole bunch of Molly's friends.
Yeah.
That from like high school stuff like that. A lot of our mutual
A lot of my
friends
friends
were
from
there.
high school, from college.
Yeah, it was cool.
From
All
all
these
the
pe-
decades I've been alive.
There was a whole bunch of people from different generations.
Yeah.
So it was super cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So again, what's a celebrity in your mind?
Someone who's I think right now it's probably someone who's well known, definitely has a social media presence, and they've either been in the entertainment industry or they're on social media and they're very influential to people's lives.
Social media is a celebrity?
Social, yes.
See, we differ on what our definitions of
That's what I was
celebrity.
gonna
I
say,
think
Molly,
so.
what's
Well, that's
yours?
what I also do. I also handle the branding for people on social media. So I have clients who are big celebrities.
Very
and
big, yeah.
People
I mean,
who
those
are,
people I would say are.
but people who are also influencers and celebrity in a way. Like Molly is technically a celebrity and influencer on social media because she has her Allure of Travel page. So when I work with her, I would not consider her a celebrity like Madonna, but I consider her someone of an influential standpoint that makes her a celebrity in that way.
And what do you think a
And
celebrity?
to me, I feel a celebrity is someone who is a master of their craft and well known for their talent over a long period of time. People who have withstood the test of time, and that
Consistency.
they become a
Those are
household
iconic
name.
people, though. Those aren't like anyone could be a celebrity. Cardi B's a celebrity. She's only been in the game like 5 years.
Well, we were talking about it. We said, what's a celebrity? And we said, if someone has something important to say. Well, doesn't everyone have something important to say?
Absolutely.
So doesn't that make
Absolutely.
everyone a celebrity, right? Burger Stop is a celebrity in the hamburger realm and our digital
Definitely.
media people. So in that regard, we said, well, then everyone's a celebrity.
That's
Then
right.
everyone has their 15 minutes of fame
Well,
and has their opportunity.
To me is what happens at the moment to who? You take a child who's sick in the hospital and you walk in, they go, you're a celebrity. You're not going to tell this kid you're not. You're going to say, absolutely. The pictures, you're going to write it all up,
Absolutely.
right? You go to a senior home, same thing. The problem is that everything in between, celebrity. And yeah, listen, then come and take a picture with me.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, if you make that day, then so be it.
You asked people to take pictures with you yesterday. They thought you were crazy.
But I do
Let's
it.
take a picture. And I went, huh? Why?
I do it all the time. And those that don't think I'm a celebrity, to me, celebrity is in your own imagination. Not in a
Right.
million years that I would think that we would be doing this. I wasn't even in front of the camera until she came along and she made me sit in front of her camera.
And now, how long have you guys been doing this for?
3 years.
3 years.
Almost 3.
And someone said a couple weeks ago, Freddie, when were you invited to sit at the table with Dawn?
That was, and she did it on the air.
Right?
I
Well,
said,
Antonio is the one who invited me.
Yes.
That's right.
She
Yeah.
said last time I
Yeah.
was here, said you were back on behind the computer.
I remember when you guys first did your first show, and talked to Antonio.
Yes.
Right,
and I
you
said,
approached Antonio about doing
I said,
a
you
show.
guys are just
Yeah.
smoking, and
I
the
think
numbers don't lie.
We just bring it, and I think we're just so open about our lives and just things in general that we just want to make people happy and laugh. That's our main goal.
And we feed off of each other's energy.
Yeah, we definitely
For
need
sure.
each other. I think that's something that helps us because without each other, I think it would lag in certain ways. You know, because we're always bouncing ideas off each other, whether we're doing a project together or not. And we found that it's easier probably just to work together because
I know. When I went on
do so
vacation,
much.
I said you could do the show all by
Exactly,
yourself,
and I was
you
like,
wouldn't
wait,
do
but
it.
like, I was like, no, like we can do it, but like, I don't know, it's not the same. Like it's live with Antonio and Molly, and I think we're definitely a cool.
Or
tag
live with
team.
Molly and Antonio next year. I don't know.
Maybe.
When
You
is your
never know.
show? Tell us.
Monday nights at 6 p.m. on
On.
1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and live with Antonio and Molly on Facebook.
And Molly, tell us
kick
again
off
about
the road.
Saturday.
And Saturday is americasfineartist.com. Tapings for season 1.
Taping for season 1 right here at the Heart of Delray Gallery.
Can't wait, we're so excited.
Tune in to Molly and Antonio on Mondays.
Coming down, come down.
It's on the
Season
contract.
3 coming up, under contract, coming down Saturday. Bring your art, fill out the paperwork online.
Take a picture with the celebrity.
And stay tuned for our next hour. We're going to be eating. You're not going to be eating. We're going to be eating some burgers. I hope you guys brought some food. We got
You
a
have
lot of hungry
burgers?
kids in here.
A lot of food for everybody.
A lot of
Holy
food. So
smokes.
stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Hey, welcome. Where are we?
We are at In Good Taste. We're made to go.
In good taste.
We're
now,
made to go.
a Puerto Rican from the Bronx in good taste, that's a contradiction, but he'll be beating.
So you got the Jewish girl from Boca in a kitchen. So the two of us together, that's why we're here.
Kind of scary. This is about as close you're going to get to a kitchen as you ever do.
Can I tell you, I'm a little intimidated back here, but it's really amazing. It's so clean. It's beautiful in here.
Thank you for listening to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, teaching you the opposite of everything you've been taught, so you can obtain the results you've never obtained. Join us 7 days a week. Can't get enough? Visit DelWalmsleyRadio.com to listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, access past show podcasts, and join the conversation.
There are a ton of social networking websites, but one stands apart for a very special reason. This one saves lives. It's MatchingDonors.com. MatchingDonors.com links organ donors with people in need of kidney and other transplants. In the U.S., 22 people die each day waiting for an organ transplant, most of them for kidneys. If you've ever considered becoming a living organ donor, or if you're someone in need of an organ transplant, visit MatchingDonors.com, home of the greatest gift of all, the gift of life. MatchingDonors.com.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Caregiver Solutions Info with Marcia Teal, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM WNN. The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
What if I told you that getting multiple servings of vegetables each day could be really easy? Amanda Williams here from Invite Health to tell you about a new product called SmartServe. The USDA recommends 3 cups of vegetables per day, but if you're on the go, getting your vegetables can be a lot harder than you think. Each serving of Invite's SmartServe vegetable blend supplies 1 complete USDA serving of green leafy vegetables. That's right, 1 serving and you're done. SmartServe provides the same vitamins and nutrients as 14 organic kale leaves, 4 organic spinach leaves, and 1 organic broccoli floret. These SmartServe capsules are from South Carolina. They're organic, non-GMO, and free of gluten and starch. Take advantage of this risk-free special from Invite Health. Buy 1 bottle of SmartServe at retail and get the second bottle free with free shipping. Contact Invite at 800-463-7575. 800-463-7575. That's 800-463-7575. Invite Health, the luxury brand of vitamins.
Seniors, open enrollment is here. This is the one time of year you can make changes to your Medicare plan. Call Debbie at I Will Advisors. 954-753-8080. 954-753-8080. And have her review your Medicare plan. 954-753-8080.
Have you tried investing in the stock market and haven't done very well? Come into Online Trading Academy. Have your investments lost money and you're frustrated because the only thing your broker says is ride it out? Hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Pro investors show you how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets. You'll see the best way to pick stocks, options, futures, and Forex using a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. How to find the right investments, how to time the market, how to protect money from risk. For over 20 years, thousands have learned how to invest from home at Online Trading Academy. Come in and see what this school's all about at a free half-day class. They're all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Stewart, and Port St. Lucie. Seating is limited, so call Online Trading Academy now to win a pair of tickets. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470. WNN.
Welcome to the Probiotic Protection Zone. The Airbiotic system distributes millions of safe and all-natural environmental probiotics into the air and on surfaces using the latest ultrasonic and nanotechnology. Airbiotics is a movement to save us and the future generations from antibiotic-resistant superbugs. Reduce your risk of allergies, skin infection, colds, and flu. Get rid of deep-seated odors and enter into a protective shield of Airbiotics. Order your Airbiotics personal or environmental system today at airbioticszone.com. AIRBIOTIXZONE.com. Good for use in nursing homes, schools, travel, or daily use. Order yours today. airbioticszone.com.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah.
What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine.
Here we go. Welcome to part 2 of the Brooklyn Cafe. I'm going to tell you something. If you're at 1440 North Federal, my friends in South Florida, you got to get in here. There is food galore, and you know my diet situation. I need somebody to help with a lot of food that these guys have brought in here. This is just sick.
We've got a lot of food from Burger Stop, BRGR Stop, from our friends at Matrix Digital Marketing Solutions. Have you noticed we've had 8 interns and they've about all disappeared in the side room to eat, guys? How about that? We try and feed them as much as we can. And yes, if you're watching, Troy, and you register at Elite Business Solutions for Thursday morning, we will be there to cover the event. All the proceeds to go back to Be Like Brit, which is an orphanage in Haiti. And after the hurricane, when Brittany and all the kids from Lynn University were there 10.5 years ago, they have built a 19,000 square foot orphanage. There's 33 boys, 33 girls, and it's all about raising young leaders in Haiti. So yes, we will be at the event on Thursday morning. We'll put that link up, and Troy, because of you, we will cover it.
And what are we doing? We're going to shoot it?
I guess we're going to shoot. We're not going to shoot it. We'll run film. You got to be careful on what you say on air.
Isn't that at 8:30 in the morning?
Yeah, we're going to start now.
So we're going to take a crew with us, and we have to be filming at 8:30 in the morning.
Maybe we'll have to figure that one out. But welcome to a Tasty Tuesday on the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Now, this is unreal here.
You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and all of social media at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. And on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We've got Tasty Tuesday in the house. We've got a very quiet set because they're all very busy eating.
They're eating and whispering.
They're whispering.
Are you guys liking what you're eating?
What are you doing to your food in there, Janice? We really need a camera. Well, I'm watching you pick. Freddie teases me at the way I pick food apart. You've done a better job than I think ever possible that I could do, because she started with the bun, and then she took a fork and she's relayering it from the other side.
A shyness. It comes made. What are you doing? What? Hello, Lucy. Hey, Lucy.
Can we see camera 3 and just see what's going on in
They're
this room?
They're ignoring me. Do you guys realize that they come made? You're supposed to eat them made.
Yeah, you don't pick up your food and just look what's inside of it?
No. Why would I? You look at what's inside your food?
Janice, everyone's looking at their food. I don't know. It all looks really amazing. So if you're in the area, Jaja wants to know what sauce is in it. She's got to come out and ask.
Well, before, okay, take
no one
it
has
easy.
a mic in
Let's
there.
do this. Let's get some microphones out there because nobody can hear what you're saying. Let's introduce the place first. Let's get the guys closer to the mic, as close as you can get, and tell us, what is the name of the joint?
The name of the restaurant's Burger Stop.
Now, how long has Burger Stop been established?
Burger Stop's been established for a little over 3 years. We opened our first location in Coconut Creek, just east of Lyons Road on Coconut Creek Parkway. And we opened our new location about a week ago in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so we're talking about the new location because the other one's established, right? This is all brand new in Fort Lauderdale,
Correct.
and I know exactly where you guys are because there's a pizzeria I used to hang out down there about a long time ago.
Where are you located in Fort Lauderdale?
1930 East Sunrise Boulevard on the corner of Sunrise and Federal, right where the fork is, where you would take a left to go to the Galleria Mall. We're right on that corner where Big Louie's Pizzeria has been established for many, many years.
Many years.
I used to hang out there as well.
Did you?
Yeah. When
It
I
used
was
to
a
be
kid.
a Nathan's Hot Dog many years ago.
Really?
Oh, okay, I know exactly. You know, I grew up there when we first moved here. That's where we lived.
In Nathan's?
My father probably lived in Nathan's. There was a little apartment building right down the street. There was a Peaches Records at the time. Now you tell me it's a Hustler.
It's a Hustler.
And we lived upstairs, and that was the apartment we moved to. When we
You
moved
lived
here.
upstairs to Hustler.
I lived upstairs from Hustler.
All right, so tell me about this menu because there's a lot of
Look at
different
this
food.
menu,
Look at these
Freddie.
guys. Hey, yes, man, you okay? Take
Look
it
at the
easy.
size of this menu, Freddie.
It's
And
like
that's
a
just one
Bible. I think it's
side.
tremendous here. So we have burgers, we have chicken, we have macaroni and cheese on a burger. I mean, what's the deal? What kind of food
There
do
was
you
mac
serve?
and cheese on this burger.
So when I decided to do this first location 3 years ago, I wanted to create a place where the food was really eclectic, where you had to come to us to have what's on our menu. A lot of times you go to places, for an example, I own an Italian restaurant as well right next door, Bella Roma in Coconut Creek. I've had for 20 years. But you go to another neighborhood Italian restaurant, it's pretty much the same menu everywhere you go. So I've always been a burger fanatic, and when I decided to open this place, I wanted to have something that was different than everybody else and something that had unique ingredients that you couldn't get everywhere else and where people had to drive to come to us. And that has happened, you know, on a Friday night when you ask people, hey, where'd you guys hear about us or where'd you come from? Most of them are from social media. A lot of times people say, I drove from Florida City, I drove from Delray, I drove from Wellington, which is a little strange to hear that, but people are driving, you know, 20, 30, 40 miles to come to our place because we have cereal milk milkshakes, we have root beer sriracha barbecue sauce, we have sweet chili crusted deep fried Dorito hamburgers. We have a lot of crazy things that no one else has.
Well, that's why anybody would drive 40 miles.
Dorito hamburgers, and there's something though about the grill that you're cooking it on that changes the flavor also. Because I grabbed this. This happens to be grilled chicken, but the flame or the grill, something you're using just has a different taste to it.
Yeah, the grill is seasoned over time with our seasoning that we use on pretty much everything. And it does establish a nice flavor on all of our products.
Because even the chicken tastes like a hamburger. It's got the flavor of a barbecue hamburger.
She's killing me.
It does, right?
Yeah, it does. Okay.
Thank
Listen,
you.
what I want to know is you have a fine Italian restaurant. Yes?
Neighborhood Italian restaurant.
Neighbor, okay, but it's still a restaurant.
Sure.
And then this food is different from that, complete opposite.
Complete opposite.
Complete. So, are you a chef?
I was a chef most of my life. I'm not really happy in the kitchen anymore. Most of my love is the building of the restaurant, the designing the menu, creating new dishes. The most fun is the design of building the store and coming up with the really creative artwork that Devin and I and our partner Mark built together. Our store looks like our menu reads. We have a very unique concept where we have a 1947 Ford cab over that we built. We low-rided it. We built a trailer on the back of it, put our liquor cabinet into it, copper-plated the bumper, made the beer draft taps come out of the bumper.
And this is in this new place.
This is in a new location. Yeah,
Oh,
we have
gotta
full
go.
liquor at this location.
We gotta go down there. You know, it's funny. We created the Brooklyn Cafe 3 years ago because it's all about pieces like you've put together, and we have pictures. My son sent me pictures of exactly what you're describing should be our set. So Dawn found the art piece, so we're sort of commingling right now with artists, and we're dabbling and doing different things. But what I get is that you have a lot of different ideas that you are bringing to food. Not food to the public, but you're bringing the ideas to the public with the great food
And it's the
around it.
atmosphere. Lelaine says from Matrix Digital Web Solutions that the atmosphere, what you've created, what you were talking about, the cars and the metalwork, she said, is phenomenal. And one of your partners is an artist. Are you the artist or Mark?
Devin is an artist.
Yeah, I do
and,
metal art for kind of day stuff, and then teaming up with Mike and the restaurant, helping him design the place and bringing these like ideas we had to life has been quite a challenge.
I love that.
That's what we've heard is the uniqueness of what it looks like. We should go on the internet and see if we can pull some pictures.
Hey, Chanel.
Yeah, the place
Chanel,
that-
put your burger down.
One of you guys, can you go on the internet and pull up Burger Stop and see if we can get some pictures and put them online, please?
Can you
Wait,
do that?
I just wish you could all see the blank stares we're getting right now. Because on radio, none of you can see that. They've all looked up and they've continued to chew.
No, the only one that can do it is going to be Dylan.
But we
He's
can
gonna-
take the pictures and we can send it
And
over.
Dylan
But
should
this is
not.
what it's
You
like.
shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing it on the encoder, Dylan.
No, we've got one
You're
of
gonna
the
break the encoder
one
down.
of
Just
our
leave it alone.
interns, one of the other 7 that are here. Can you please go
If
to
you
your
have a
computer and
computer,
pull up
let
Burger-
me know, and we'll pull it up that way.
Again,
Email it.
look at the faces. Not
They're
one.
eating.
Not one.
Well, you
has
put them in
said-
a trance.
I'm
They're
a little
trance.
dumbfounded. It's like talking to 8 of my children. Huh. Oh, at least I got a sound out of that one. Tell us about the metal work that you have there.
So we actually took a 68 box truck and we chopped it up and brought it inside and made our milkshake bar out of it. So you walk inside of the place, it has it looks like a food truck, and you order out of the side of a cutout in the window. So it's the atmosphere we created with that. We have bikes hanging from the ceiling. Like
So did you think that that's what you wanted to do? I mean, I can't believe that you opened a brand new joint, right?
Oh my gosh, taste this.
And you've been successful. Take it easy. And you've been successful at what you've been doing, not once but twice, because you have the restaurant as well. So did you visualize? Okay, I want to put in these pieces, chrome and fountains and things like that.
Well, what happened was when we did our first location, the first location we started, it seemed to be lacking a couple things. And Devin and I have been friends for a long time, and I knew Devin was doing some metal art. And I approached Devin and I said, hey, I want to do a couple things in here, and let's shoot some ideas around.
Okay.
You know, so we came up with this 1949 Chevy front end coming out of a wall of kegs with a TV where the windshield would be.
Wow.
We collaborated on that. There was a big motorcycle made out of all kitchen parts and some automotive parts as well that was hung over the table that Devin worked on with another gentleman out of Orlando. And then I had some influence with some of the design on that as well. Devin built a couple other things for us there. So when it came time for this store on a grander scale, I had asked Devin if he wanted to be a partner with us because I knew that we were going to have some big pieces in there, and the involvement and the time it was going to be a lot. And I figured, going forward, since we had so much work of Devin's into our store, and then in between the two, Devin and I had talked about collaborating, doing some projects together. I've always been into design my whole life, and I've always been into art, photography, and all kind of anything that has to do with art I've always been involved in. And I said, we could do some projects together, would be great. Devin said absolutely. So we did a couple of projects for some people that bought some pieces that we did, and they came out fantastic. And we just worked very, very well together. So I felt very comfortable asking him to be my partner in our new location because I knew that we were going to do things on a grand scale. Meaning instead of a small piece or a piece that you would hang on a wall, pieces that are as big as this room, such as the 68 truck, the 47 Ford. Right now, we didn't have time because we need to get open. We're paying rent, paying management, employees. We are building now probably about a 14-foot motorcycle out of old military parts, and we're building another motorcycle out of old firefighter parts, and these are going to be hanging underneath. We have a I would say it's 22 by 13 foot World War II American flag, 48 star flag.
Well, how big is your place?
It's pretty big. It's 3,500 square feet, but
Okay.
the ceilings are very tall. The place is very deceiving.
So you have a lot hanging from the ceiling.
We actually do have a couple pieces now hanging from the ceiling. Devin created a space bike out of an old motorcycle.
It's a chandelier. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Have you always been into art and sculpture like this?
Yes. Yeah, I have my metal company incorporated Mind into Metal. I do all kinds of stuff for hotels, and I've worked all over the world with that.
And you sell pieces from the restaurant itself? You sell pieces of your art?
We did talk about putting a price tag on these two motorcycles that we're building, and these are all vintage parts, so we're going to have a lot of money into these bikes. I would say if we had to put a price on either one of these bikes, probably be about $30,000. But I think with the money that's in Fort Lauderdale, someone who likes it, I don't think that they would have a problem paying for it.
I don't think so either.
And if they did, we would just take it down and build something else and put it up.
Now, you guys are originally from Florida?
I was born in Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
Really? Now that to me is a switch.
But look at the collaboration of the art and the food, and that's what's so unique, right?
I'm blown away by that collaboration, but it's the idea, the ideology of what they're creating. They're creating art, they're creating food, and they're combining it.
Yeah, we've always said it's kind of like where art meets food. And
that's exactly right.
Yeah, because the food to me, when it comes out on a plate, not like it came, today in a to-go package where my briefcase fell on top of it, but when the
His
food comes
briefcase
out on a plate,
fell on
it
top
looks
of
like
all
a
of
piece
it.
of art. Our liquor milkshakes, they look like pieces of art when they come out. Everybody wants to take a photograph. And, it's funny, Nicole Dana from New Times said that we have the most Instagrammable restaurant in South Florida, that every piece in our restaurant is like an Instagrammable moment. And
that's a trip,
When we come back from commercial, I'm going to talk to your Instagrammable people, because that is why you're here. The Instagram king, Christopher Fleming, is over there. We're going to talk about that, how the art and everything, and how Lelaine and Chris are marketing Burger Stop and marketing us.
This is like a dream come true, because, and I'll show you pictures of a set that we wanted to have for the Brooklyn Cafe. This was not it. This is a great place, don't get me wrong, but what you're describing to me, I want to see pictures of it, is what we've been talking about for years.
All right. Well, since our interns have now come up for air, we're going to pull some pictures and put them on the show, so you'll take a look at them. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With VCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. VCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. VCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. VCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. VCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Do you suffer from pain, anxiety, or inflammatory autoimmune disease? Are you ready to feel your best and take responsibility for your own health? At thewellnesslabstore.com, we offer an array of CBD cannabinoid products to help increase immunity, reduce pain, regulate your moods, and improve sleep. CBD works by interacting with a person's endocannabinoid system to keep your body in balance. Visit thewellnesslabstore.com and begin your journey to a life of better health. Safe for all ages and your pets with no psychotropic effects. Contact us today, thewellnesslabstore.com.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome back to the set.
I'm eating again.
What?
Why am I always eating when we come back from commercial break?
Because you're
Now let
always
me
eating.
tell you about this hamburger. Oh my gosh, and I'm not a big meat hamburger eater. This is, I don't even know what this is. It's got mac and cheese on it. Seriously, it's mac and cheese and bacon.
Yeah, that's the Mac Daddy. It has
Holy snappy,
Yeah.
the Mac Daddy, all right. Jalapeno Havarti,
Go to
jalapeno
Mancino.
cheddar sausage, mac and
be
cheese
pictures
with
of it.
that's what
Drag
it's, the
them out.
root beer sriracha barbecue sauce and candied bacon. Don't worry, I'm eating it. Freddie is not. So for all of you those worried about Freddie,
I took a
he's-
taste.
Freddie's having a grilled chicken sandwich.
I know can't lie. I took a taste. I'm gonna tell you something. It's good to be the king. You guys can enjoy this
Candied
thing.
bacon, seriously.
You're gonna start eating with your fingers again?
Always eat with my fingers. Janice takes it apart and I eat with my fingers. Chris, how did you find these guys?
Well, we actually met on a football field. So, and Freddie, his son, was also out there as well.
Which one of you guys plays football?
Right, that's me.
Yeah.
So the restaurant was already created then when you met? Or
Yeah.
did you come in at the beginning of this whole production?
No. I haven't done any marketing for them. I just saw.
You just went to eat?
Yeah, I just saw the opportunity. I thought he had a great idea with his restaurant. I thought it's like a cool perspective and spin on burgers. So I said, hey, I've been working with you guys. I haven't really asked for anybody to come on, so I thought it's a great thing to get him on there. I know he's a new business as well, so.
The food is, I'm telling you, we're going to pass the mics around. And Lelaine, you were there. She was talking about the milkshakes. I know it's a little far to bring a milkshake for 30 minutes, but you were there and she's texting us, oh my gosh, wait till you have this food.
Now-
Hello.
now-
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
We hear you.
Okay, yeah, I was jonesing from some milkshake. And then-
Jeez.
You were what?
Jonesing from.
You were jonesing?
From
And
milkshake
then
she was.
he brought me there, and I didn't even want to get out.
You
of
were
the car.
jonesing. I haven't heard that word in about 20 years. You were
You know
jonesing?
that I've already been alive 20 years. I'm just
Scary.
I'm fine.
That's all I got to say. Now, the funny thing is that we talked about the football collaboration, right? And we talked about having the big tent with sponsors and bringing in food because when you start feeding people, I mean, you've seen the football field, right? If you go from 9 to 1, 2 o'clock, there could be 2,000 people there.
You were playing football with this guy?
Yeah, that's
You were on
how
the
we
same
met.
team?
Yep, yep,
And you went all the way where, to the playoffs?
yep. We won,
did
and
make
then
the
we
playoffs.
lost in the playoffs. Yeah.
Did you know him from football too, Freddie?
No, my team was in another league.
Yeah, they were on the other field.
But Mike seems to know you because your phone number is in his phone.
Oh no, I know of him.
Freddie knows 5,000.
I know a lot of people.
Right? His name was in your phone. Is that crazy?
Yeah, that's a little strange. Yeah.
How'd you do that?
Because I mean, I've met this gentleman.
You
He
just don't
doesn't
know where?
remember me. It was about maybe 12 years ago.
Really? Do you remember where you met him?
Yeah, I know exactly, but I figured it'd come back to him.
Uh-oh.
But anyway, but
Look
the
at
food.
this. There's a carnivore club coming soon. A 20-ounce bone and dry aged prime strip. 40 ounces?
Yep.
That would feed a family.
Yeah, so this came about because about once or twice a week, I like to go out to eat with my girl, and I'm a big steak eater, and I don't really find too many of the steak restaurants in Broward that enjoyable. We go to New York Yankee Steakhouse, we go Steak 954, and they're good places, but I feel like I have something to offer that's a little bit better. And I said to myself, you know what? I don't like getting dressed up anymore. I'm 45 years old. I just want to come home, relax, just throw on a pair of shorts and go out and get something to eat. And I don't want to have to put on, the $400 shirt or the suit and the tie to go out to a fancy restaurant with my girl. She works too, and we're tired. So I said, why can't we have prime steaks and awesome food that you could have in a regular, cool, eclectic atmosphere where you can have craft cocktails, boozy milkshakes, and be able to have a Wagyu tomahawk chop for $120.
What a great idea.
So you created your place. You created the whole environment, the whole change.
You haven't even seen this menu. I'm telling you, fried PB&J sandwiches. Peanut butter, grape jelly, and potato sticks on thick cut brioche encrusted with cinnamon toast crunch in a cream soda tempura batter. Seriously?
That's a scary thought.
That's unbelievable. Captain Crunch chicken Sammy? How'd you even come up with this menu? This is not even a normal menu.
No, it's not. Actually,
And you told me about cereal milkshakes.
yeah, we do. We have a lot of unique things. Someone else called me the Willy Wonka of the hamburger world. I wanted to come up with really crazy, fun items, and I knew it was either a pass or fail. I said, I'm going to do these crazy things, and people are either going to love it or they're going to hate it. And I did it in Coconut Creek. My partner in that location, his name is Mark Haig. He's my landlord, and he actually ended up being a fantastic partner. And we're all three partners in this new location. And the food worked. Everybody liked it. All the papers and magazines that came in, they loved it. They raved about it. And like I said, people are driving a long way to come because no one else has anything like what we have. And we want to create an atmosphere that looked the same as what our food looks like, and different and creative. And that's what people come in. They see our crazy location. They look at all the things inside. And there's always something different to look at. There's always something new to try. And it's just a fun atmosphere.
That's right. You make eating food fun.
The funny thing is, when I go there, I would order the veggie, which is a grilled portobello burger. This is all like veggie, portobello mushroom, zucchini, peppers, smoked Gouda, everything I would eat when I order out until you brought it in. And then when you bring it in and it's sitting in front of you, it's like going out to eat with my son. It's a whole nother level of food because they order everything and you can just try it all. Unbelievable hamburger.
But the funny thing is, you got to start at the beginning of this menu.
I started at the bottom.
And you got to start at the beginning. And you have to have one dish. Every time you come, you have to have a different dish. You go one dish. And you put a pin in everything you try.
You know what?
Funny
That's
you
only
say
one
that. That's
side.
exactly what I was looking for, because so many times throughout my life, if you want a chicken dish, you go to this place. If you want a steak, you go to this place. If you want this, you go to this place. Sometimes you go to a place that has good entrees, horrible appetizers. Sometimes you go and have a great meal and you're like, I want to have a good dessert. Man, they don't have anything. I wanted to create a place where we had awesome apps, awesome food, awesome desserts, and where you came in every single time you could try something different and be satisfied with everything. And I didn't want to be that restaurant where, hey, let's just go there because they have the best chicken dish in town. I wanted to have it where we had the best of everything.
A Fruity Pebbles milkshake. Are you kidding me?
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles.
She would
it
pick
used
up
to
on
be
that.
my favorite.
Now let me ask you.
Lucky Charms.
Okay, take it easy.
And there's hot dogs.
Somebody get the CBD. now, let me ask you. Now, going to your place is so much fun, right? So the average person that
Look
goes
at this.
there.
Thank you, Jaja.
The average person that you go
Holy
there,
smokes.
how long do they stay? I mean, you're like an amusement park.
It is almost like an amusement park.
It
People
is.
stay for a long time.
I can see that and try different things. So you go there for breakfast, and then you stay for lunch, and then you stay for dinner because there's so many other things to do. Do you have any other activities going on for people, machines or anything else?
We have a lot of interactive artwork too. Where
I
you
can
can
see that.
control the traffic lights with some switches on the wall. There's a lot of stuff for the kids to do too.
Want to go?
I can see
Look at that.
We have the games on too.
What is that? A game on the right there, Jaja? Nice job,
Look at,
hon.
and Jaja's using the mixed use.
Nice
yeah.
job. What is that we're looking at?
The bottom right is our 1968 Ford milkshake truck.
Now, do you go in that truck to get the stuff, or is it pour out of somewhere?
No, there's actually a full kitchen inside that truck.
Inside the truck?
Yeah. We did this truck so cool that when you're standing outside this truck, it looks like it's ready to drive away.
Yeah.
But when you go inside the truck, you don't even know you're in a truck. It looks
at
like
this place.
it looks like a
Is
full
that an
kitchen.
arcade, Devin? It looks. Is that the bar?
That's the bar with a big communal table underneath for
the Coconut Creek location.
Yeah, that's the Coconut Creek location.
You remember at the carnivals where there were the big clowns? You had like the water pistol and make some
The
balloons go up.
balloon, yeah.
That's what that looks like to me. I'm ready to take my water gun and just blow the balloon up all the way up. That looks. Those milkshakes. My son's gonna go crazy when I take him.
Well, this is like being at what's the place up in Orlando?
Universal, Disney
Universal, like Disney World here in Fort Lauderdale. This is crazy.
This is in a
Now
restaurant.
you're not too far from the mall, right?
Right.
So do you get a lot of traffic from the mall?
Well, we just opened a week ago, so
Oh, you
we're
just opened,
gaining
okay.
traffic every day. It's gotten busier than the next, and I think that once people come to us one time, I would say our retention rate is a good 90%.
How many people do you hold in this spot?
150 in this location.
Oh, wow.
Oh, baby.
And I know this weekend down there is Art Fest, so it's going to pull a lot over right where you are. There's Art Fest right over there at Flagler Village.
Yeah,
Can
we
we-
want to start bringing that to us and maybe host art walks and.
Can we do a show?
Yeah, no,
Can we
that'd be
do a
good.
show from there? I'd love to do a
100%.
show and bring in people.
Absolutely.
That's what I was gonna
Oh,
suggest
baby.
to him, like a networking event or something like that.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
when it's
there's
slower
one-
hours. as
There's
well
one-
because it's
there's-
a great venue. We were right down the street at Tats and Tacos, and I thought it would be great.
You
That
went
way
to the
bring-
Beast event.
Yeah, the Beast event, the network.
They have one tonight.
And you're open for lunch?
Yes.
You're gonna be there?
Yeah,
So
we're gonna be
don't
there
leave.
with-
I gotta talk to you then. If you're gonna be there.
And they're open for lunch. What time do you open?
11 o'clock.
And they are the perfect Instagramming restaurant, right? You talk about branding and pictures and what photo opportunities, what it looks like. Talk about growing your business. This is what we talked about on our first hour.
Yeah, but there's growing,
And then there's
this.
exploding.
I mean, because he's already had 2 businesses that you've been successful at, but he still hungers to change the game.
We wanted to grow a brand with this, and I wanted to create something that we could grow and be different than everybody else. And we're looking to open up other locations.
Franchising or?
We're not sure if we're going to do franchising or partnership agreements.
But but think about this. A guy who buys into a franchise, first of all, back up the truck, as they say, because, God, how much is it going to cost to buy in? But how many places look like this?
Well, it's the build out.
The build out is very complex, and that's part of the puzzle that we're going to have to figure out for either franchising or partnership agreements. Because Devin and I and Mark also, we build all this stuff ourselves, and there's not a lot of people who can do this. So we would basically have to open up a full-time fabrication shop and hire some metal guys that would be able to follow direction and replicate one after another, because I've already been approached by people who want to do 3 or 4 stores.
I can imagine.
So if someone comes to me and says, hey, we want to do 3 stores in California and we want to do them all within a year and build them all at the same time, we have to be prepared to be able to provide them with all that stuff.
Yep.
Also, our food is very complex, and it's not just handing someone a menu like, maybe like another concept that opens up a franchise. Everything comes prepackaged in a bag. Everything in our kitchen is scratch made. So it's not like a normal franchise. So
This
this
food
is
is
bugs
a-
that we're going to have to work out.
The food is a candied bacon bucket served with warm maple syrup.
And Dawn's not even
Captain
into
Crunch.
food, and she's reciting the menu.
When I go to a restaurant, I read the menu to my kids. They're 26
Do
and
you do
24,
that?
and they go, "Mom,
That
I
would
know how
drive
to
me
read."
nuts.
Because it just, I do it every time, and I do it again.
But
here
Dawn,
on
Dawn, read
It's-
it to yourself.
You have no idea what's on here. It's
How can I
truly-
not have an idea? You keep reading it.
It's amazing. It has something for everyone, and it even has Frito bag chili and cheese. Oh my God, it's right?
Look at the wings.
Yes, man.
Look at the
says,
wings.
Oh my, there's some wings here. If you're in the area, 1440 North.
Come on
Federal
down, there's a lot of
Highway,
food here.
There's a lot of food here. Coming down. I'm waiting for the artist to come
No,
in. and
there
eat.
was in the 70s or early 80s, Sylvester Stallone got involved with a group, and they started a franchise. I think it was the Hard Rock.
Planet
I don't know.
Hollywood.
Planet Hollywood. And they had a problem because Planet Hollywood was very unique and different, like your thing was, but he had that same issue all over the country, bringing up all at once. The food stunk.
Yeah, the food was not that good.
The food stunk, and
But the place was a cool place.
It was
a cool
the
place.
best, but the food was horrendous.
This food is absolutely delicious.
Have you ever been to Planet Hollywood? Is it still open?
Yeah, they all went out of
Is it any good?
Yeah, went out of business.
And not so much.
It sucks.
It's not great, but the atmosphere, like your restaurant, is.
But this
It's
food
the
is great,
atmosphere.
which is kind of scary.
Yeah, it's funny. We were testing the Carnivore Club last week, and one of the tomahawks came out, and my partner and Devin's partner Mark was sitting next to us, and I don't think Devin was there that day. Mark said, "I just ate. I don't really want anything." He saw the steak come out, and he's like, "Let me try a little piece." So he tried a little piece, and I'm not going to say he was very proactive about doing steaks. He's like, "Oh, we're a hamburger joint. We don't really need to do that." And I said, "I think it's going to work." He tasted the steak. He sat back down, and he just looked, and he goes, "That's the best steak I ever ate in my entire life. Let me get some of that." So I think that these things that we try to do, I give them a lot of thought. I talk to a lot of people before I execute anything because I don't want to make a fool out of myself or my partners, and I want to make sure that it's going to go well. And so far, everything's been very receptive by everybody.
It's the concept. We were talking, you went out for Zane's birthday a couple weeks ago, and Linda
Yes.
said, you went to a steakhouse, and
Yes.
she said she loves fine dining, and I know
Yes.
what that price point was. And I said,
That wasn't fine. That was super fine.
I don't do fine dining because I don't eat like that. But for people to go out, if you and I were to do that, you could get that fine dining steak, or she could get the fine dining steak at a casual point, and someone else can go with you and get a salad and not feel like there's nothing, or a veggie burger, and be casual. And it's really about being with friends and family.
But it's a different. It's a
But
different.
if you're going for the food, the steak, right? Imagine having this atmosphere, getting the food you want, and having fun.
Well, this I would do every weekend. That other thing that I did, I do maybe once a
But
year.
then you can still get that
Maybe
quality
once a
steak
year.
if you want to.
Yeah, but the food speaks for itself. Again, every weekend, once a year. Every weekend, once every 2
a
years.
year, and there you have it.
It's a big difference.
It's funny you say that. There's a guy who lives in the, I think it's called the Riva building. It's behind the new Audi dealership over there. And he came in and he's like, can I peek my head inside? I said, sure. And he said, what kind of food are you going to have here? And I started telling him about the steaks. And he said, man, I eat at the W all the time. He goes, I usually go there at least once a week. And I said, well, if our steak was just as good, if not better, how often would you come here? He goes, I live right across the street. Did not have to get dressed up. I come here a couple times a week.
That's right.
Not
So
to
just
get
like you
dressed
said.
up. And that
you have
whole
the
area
numbers.
has been revitalized. That
Yeah.
Audi dealership used to be a King where you bought station
Mattress?
wagons.
Oh,
That's where
really?
my mom used to get her station.
Well, that's going back a while.
But you think about how that area has revitalized and what's there. Now you've got the collection is there. You've got the Audi dealership,
Yep.
all these fine restaurants. Flagler Village has been redeveloped. Parker Playhouse. Everything is being redeveloped in East Fort Lauderdale, and that's right in the heart of where you are.
Yeah, even right behind us in Victoria Park, they seem to be rebuilding every other house.
Everything
so
is new over
everything
there.
is becoming. Fort Lauderdale is a very fast-growing city at this point. And Flagler Village, Progresso Village, which is a little bit north, the Mass Art District, even our little area by Victoria Park, it's got a lot of potential in the future, and the people have a lot of plans to do good things there.
A lot of charming
I think
character.
it's a good area for us to be in.
And you can entertain businesses because there's so much theme going on in this. And what is the name of the lady that we had on the set that did the escape room thing?
That would be fun.
Can you imagine combining these guys with that?
That'd be
And you
fun.
have that whole thing going on, and the companies come in, and they come in 50 at
Like
a
a team
time.
building game activity.
Yes, I still have the team. Mouse trap to the hand. Thank you, Dawn, very much.
All right, let's go to commercial break. When we come back, I want to hear from our crew that is now in a food coma because they're not making a
Are
sound.
you guys even breathing?
Find out what their favorite was. Stay tuned. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. And don't forget, we got to give a shout out to Boca Cryo.
Thank you. Man, that was skeezy.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
He's like, if you guys can get me a thing and send it.
And we're back.
And we're back. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe on a Tasty Tuesday. I'm full.
How can you be full? Your fingers are full. Look, this is the way Dawn eats. She puts food in her fingers and she goes like this. I'm full. She
full.
don't eat it. She just plays with it.
You know what? The taste is so absolutely delicious. I couldn't even eat a whole burger.
This place is like an amusement park for you. You will go in there and you will run around and everybody go, we've been here for an hour. Anybody seen Dawn? Oh, she's over there.
You know,
she's
it's
over
like
here.
when you used to take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese and they'd run around. This is an adult playground.
You go to
Yeah.
you
Of food.
You went to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, I know.
I have never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
Well, I used to take my kids there when they were little.
I have never
It's all
been.
about the atmosphere and the activity, but this has good food
I've
and
never been.
atmosphere and activity. A milkshake truck in a bar and bar craft milkshakes and cereal milkshakes and oh my gosh, talk about a foodie. You guys are a reality show. You've got the atmosphere, you've got the set. I don't know what happened to Lelaine. I think she's eating. Lelaine, what is your favorite that you ate?
Yeah, what did you eat when you went there?
Wings.
The wings? I've got plenty of wings here.
We had fried Oreos.
Babe, didn't
Turn on
I
those
say that
mics.
it's like Chuck E. Cheese for adults too?
Yes, you did.
I said that I'm gonna get my birthday there.
You're gonna have your birthday there?
Your birthday's like next week, isn't
When
it?
is your? So what do you? Okay, so let me ask you, why do you want to have your birthday there?
Because of the fried Oreos, the wings, the milkshake.
The food?
And
Really?
I like the place too. It looks like it's so colorful.
Hold that on your lips,
It's so
Kathleen.
colorful, the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's so cool. It's really cool.
Now that the kids have come up for air, you guys grab a mic. Tell us what you ate.
Tell
because
us what
I
you-
can't possibly taste everything here.
How'd you like it?
What'd you have?
I had the chicken sandwich.
And?
That was so good.
Was it
what kind of
chick-
sauce was that? The orangey one?
It's called the not so secret sauce.
I guess it's not so secret.
No, it's a secret.
Oh my god, that was amazing. That was so good.
Thank you.
And yes, man, what'd you
What'd you
eat?
have, Jeffrey?
I had the mac and cheeseburger.
And?
How was
I
that?
loved it. I'm a big fan
Wait
of
a
mac
minute,
and
didn't you
cheese
tell
on
me you
burgers.
didn't eat burgers?
What?
You told me you weren't gonna eat.
Well,
He
I
wasn't
planning
hungry.
on it. Then I saw you guys came in with all that food. I was like, okay, this is the time.
Janice, what did you have?
I had the bacon with, I think, cheddar cheese.
Burger or chicken?
and
Did you bite
chicken.
into the burger or did you recreate it?
Yes, I bit into the burger.
Was it good?
Yes, it was good.
Do you always look at your food before you eat it?
Yes, Freddie, I
Really?
do. Yes.
There's
She did
something
that
wrong
with the pizza too. Remember when School of Ecchi was on and she picked off the different colored things that she thought
No,
was.
it's because there was mushrooms on there. I didn't like
She doesn't like the mushrooms.
Exactly. And Jaja, what did you
Jaja,
have?
what did you eat?
Jaja actually left the board to eat.
I know, that's
I did leave
amazing.
the board to eat. I had the bacon with I thought it was marinara sauce, but I didn't have any mushrooms on it, so I guess.
Oh, that was the Vampire Slayer.
Ah.
Yeah,
The Vampire Slayer.
it's a San Marzano tomato jam.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I was getting like a little hint of sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little hint of sweet. And Dylan, what did you eat, Dylan?
Dylan, did you have
I
something?
had the wings.
The
You had the wings?
And did Hector eat?
And did Hector eat? Because Hector's always working. You have that poor boy working.
He is putting together the most incredible
Hector, did you
piece
eat?
for me.
Hector?
I ate a hamburger.
You had a
With bacon
hamburger.
in it.
With the chicken in it? A hamburger with the chicken in it?
With bacon?
With bacon. Amazing.
Hector's putting together a piece that is going to change womankind.
Yes.
Not mankind.
And
Womankind.
we will never live it down. But absolutely, he's working on a very outstanding piece. All right. Do you want to say? You want to have a shout out to Boca Cryo?
Yes, we have to give a shout out to our friend Natasha at Boca Cryo.
Natasha.
We stopped by there this morning, and we're going to
Natasha.
be bringing them on. Not only do they have cryotherapy, they've got magnet therapy, a salt room, facials, compression. You can't do a whole lot of it, but
I could do a whole lot of
you
it.
could do some of it.
I could do all of it.
You know, the cryo center holds 4 people.
Yes, but she whispered in my ear in Russian. She says I could do all of it. They know a way.
Okay, perfect.
You know, they don't use nitro. They use regular oxygen in their cryo.
So, Boca Cryo right on Yamato, 1200 Yamato Road. We're going to be bringing them on. We said, what are you doing at 1 o'clock? She says, working.
Yes.
What are you doing at 12 o'clock? Working. So, got to give a shout out to them. We're going to check that out, maybe do some film and bring them on.
Her husband played for the Panthers.
Panthers, she said, right?
Hockey
Rangers
player.
and the Panthers?
And he played football for the New England Patriots.
Really?
Yeah.
You have his card?
I had it. I
Someplace
don't know
you
what
had
I
his
did
card.
with it.
The fun of what we get to do in the mornings before we come in, meetings, meet cool people, Boca Cryo, they're only been there for 6 months. So if you're looking for alternative healing and inflammation, it also, ladies and gentlemen, it burns up to 800 calories per session. Just saying, you could eat one of these amazing Mac Daddies and then go for Boca Cryo.
I got all sorts of stuff in my pocket.
See, they're laughing. What do you, you know the new segment we're doing, What's in Your Bag? We're going to do it called What's in Freddie's Pocket.
I got the Uffizi.
That's from Sunday.
Holy smokes. Did you see these prices to join Uffizi?
That's if you want to restore some. Oh, membership?
Membership. That's $25 to say hello.
Only for the Leonardo.
Wow.
But check it out. Boca Cryo, 561-717-4402,
Check out the
1200
Cryo.
Yamato Road.
Now, I have an announcement. I think we have the best opportunity to make this announcement because these guys are fun and the food it tastes fantastic and it sort of plays out. But on Friday, this Friday, we are not doing, come here, before you leave. Yeah, be mad. On Friday at, I'm going to say 11 o'clock, the interns will be doing their own podcast, radio, social media show.
Yes, because we were supposed to be at Conscious Co-op, and that has been canceled.
Yes.
So do not go to Conscious Co-op on Friday.
Well, you can go, but there ain't going to be
No one's
nobody
gonna
there.
be We're going to be here.
We're going to be here. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the interns, we're going to do something called Interns at the
What do you
Brooklyn
want to
FM.
call it?
What do you want to call it?
You got to come up with a name. Inside the interns? Intern cave?
Inside the interns? That's
Inside
kind
the intern cave, maybe.
That's kind of creepy.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a little weird.
That's a little weird. I don't want to be inside an intern, but it may be in the brain or something. I don't know. We'll let these guys come up with something. They come up with something clever. Inside an intern on Friday. But we want you. We
Internal
want you.
with the interns.
Mental with the
That
interns.
goes back to the blue glove that we had on
All
yesterday.
right, enough with that. We ain't going there either. But we're going to be giving out the studio number so you can play along. And we're going to, Dawn and I are going to actually be doing the production
We're
of
running the
it.
board, and they're going to be doing the show.
And they're going to be doing the show. So it's always fun because they
Yes,
run out
man.
of.
Can you come on Friday?
They,
He's going to just make it a face. No, man. Maybe we got
it's just like the burger. Keep eating. It's funny because they run out of things to say after 10 minutes, and that's when I have a ball.
They said, we got this. We've been doing this, I don't know how many hours, 3 hours, I think, today.
Yeah, but they have a lot of numbers. You going to be here, Smiley? Shyness, whatever the hell your name
Shyness
is?
is here on Friday.
Yeah.
She's
You're
going
gonna
to be
come in?
here.
All right, so you're going to be
Elaine's
the
gonna
leader of
here
the
and
pack.
take some film. Okay?
They may need a coordinator.
You know, people are loving our social media exposure. I'm just telling you guys what you're doing. It's growing.
It is.
And all we
Have
can
you
say is
seen,
thank you.
Someone wanted to be on the show as well, that doctor. I don't
Yes,
know if
I
you
picked
got
up.
back to him.
I picked up 3 people
I
who I
thought
need
you
to
were
talk
going to
to.
get back to him.
I said for Lane to. Oh, okay.
There's a
Yeah,
few
Lane
people.
and I were
Well,
chit-chatting.
you have your own group.
Well,
You have a group?
I have to tell
We
you,
got
I
groupies.
have somebody complained about something that they want to put on our, which doesn't make any sense to me, but they
took
wanted
care of it.
us to push out something. You took care of it, but the complaint was still there. And I said to them, we don't even control the Instagram social media concept. You guys do. I says, I'll give you the guy's number. Oh, I know they are. I says, well, you got to contact them. We don't do it.
Yeah, they never contacted us. What was that? I don't.
Yeah,
even
we'll
know.
talk about it off
about
the
it
air.
after, yeah.
There was nothing bad. It's just, you know what it is? People want the exposure. When we're someplace, they want
Oh,
they
okay,
want
okay.
exposure.
The growth.
that's all.
What you've done is an accomplishment in itself. And I pay that tribute to you guys
So I
last
don't
week.
know who's working with you, but I'm telling you, this man and Lelaine, Wonder Woman over there,
They're
they are
scary.
masterful at what they do.
And when you guys have a whole lot more material to work with. I mean,
Yes.
her and I, we
We
have
just have us.
just a bunch of knuckleheads around us.
That's not nice.
Oh, look at this. I'm getting phone calls while I'm on the air. Sherry, I'll be right back with you, honey. That's the gold mines
That's
of
the gold
Peru.
mines of Peru.
We're going to Peru to dig for some gold.
We're going to go to Peru, and then we're going to go over to Uffizi and see the museum.
We're going to Fiji.
We got lots of things to
A
do.
lot of things to do with a little bit of time left to do it.
It's all going to be good.
All right, so let's give out the address of where you guys are again.
1930 East Sunrise Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale.
Craft beer, I'm telling you, just check it out. It's right on the corner of Sunrise and
Federal
Highway, right where the fork in the road is. The only thing used to be there was Sears.
We're on the other fork, east of that. So
you're all the way at the other end.
If you come off of 95 on Sunrise, you're heading east. The first fork is where Searstown is, and you keep going until Federal shoots back north by the Audi dealership, kind of where Fuddruckers used to be.
And that's where you are. That used to be called the Copper Penny. Back in the
That's
day. I'm
going
a lot
back
older
about
than you.
27,000 years.
No, it's going back about 40 years. That's how old I am.
It's a long time ago.
It was
now,
very
you're right
cool.
before the mall, right?
Correct, right before Galleria Mall.
Galleria Mall. I invested in e-cigarettes 15 years ago when it was in the thing, and I was going to open a place in the Galleria Mall. And because nobody understood what it was, they wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, jeez.
And I spent all that money, and I ended up putting them in my ear. And now look at the market on e-cigarettes. Right?
Waxy used to be right over there. That was my
Waxy.
first internship.
Remember the red
was
door?
At Waxy.
Remember the red door in the mall?
Elizabeth Arden.
I used to give women gifts to the red door.
Of course you did. I was working at Waxy, and you were giving gifts to women at the red door. Nice. Nice to meet you. Also, check out Digital Matrix Web Solutions for all your marketing and branding needs. They can find you at.
They can find us at matrixdigitalwebsolutions.com or call me at 561-523-5297.
Now, this is a major accomplishment today. You guys are here on earth-shattering, groundbreaking news. He's up here. She's over there.
Sorry, I was a little late today.
That's okay, but she's
First
over
day
there.
on the set.
How the hell did you get this done?
He went to Burger Stop. Go to Burger Stop.
Oh.
Check out this menu. From steaks and milkshakes to pretzels. Oh my gosh. Candied bacon bucket. Peanut butter balls.
And she continues to read.
Freddie, I'm telling you, we gotta go. Have a great day, everyone. Have a tasty Tuesday. Be kind to each other. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.